Hello and welcome back to the studio. In this video, I'm going to show you some of my very favorite ways to use florals in wax seals. There's so many different options to get creative here. So without wasting another moment, let's get started. So the first technique I'm going to show you involves loose petals. So these are dried petals from the roses in my garden. And we're just going to take these and we're going to kind of crush them up. They're pretty dry, but I find it a lot easier to use if they're smaller. Now, if your wax is more transparent, like the vellum wax that I'm going to be using, or if you're using glue sticks, then you can place the petals down before you put your wax down. The transparency in the wax allows the petals and the color and the different shapes to show through the wax and creates a really interesting effect for your stamp. Now, if you want to use a more opaque color, never fear. We're just going to place the petals on top instead of underneath. Line up our stamper and firmly place it down. And there we have our beautiful wax seal. As you can see, there's a lot of variety that you can achieve just with this simple placement, but let's try another one. Create kind of a wreath. I've done it asymmetrically and I've done a full wreath, and both are super fun. For this particular style, I don't usually crimple them up. I kind of create a little bit of a well in the middle. I don't want it to be quite as wide as my stamper. And then you just place your hot wax on the inside. And then while it's still wet, you can still place things on. So if anything was a little bare, go ahead and add that in. Then you have this beautiful ruffly floral frame, and it's different every single time, which is just so much fun. But let's say you have larger flowers or larger greenery elements. Whether you're taking bits of leaves and arranging them strategically, it can be helpful to place just a dot of wax down to start and arrange your elements in that hot wax so that they're not moving around a whole bunch when you stamp your final. Especially if you have kind of a fussy setting like this. Then I just take a stamper, doesn't matter which one, place that down, and that kind of seals everything down with a mini wax seal. All right, now that that is cooled, we are ready for our official stamp. How gorgeous. So again, this can be helpful with things that are just a little bit more wild, like this wild little leaf there. Can kind of pre-stamp it down and just get it ready to go so that when I'm placing my final stamp, there's going to be nothing in the way. This technique is ideal for irregular objects like ribbon, feathers, or labels on glass bottles. Another way to have fun is to place your florals or greenery on top of the hot wax. This is a great option if you have a statement floral that you want to emphasize, or you're going for a little bit more of a modern feel. It can be as simple as placing the florals down and using a blank stamper, or you can get a little bit more creative and use a stamper with a frame on it. For this design, I decided to paint the frame gold, and I just love the vignette it creates around the flowers, and it was the perfect way to emphasize these beautiful florals. As you can see, there are a lot of different options for creating wax seals with floral elements. I hope that you found this video helpful and you let me know what your favorite design was in the comment section down below. And until next time, happy stamping!